Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Disgaea 4 Complete. In the last episode, we beat up a bunch of more inmates, and unfortunately we're at a slight problem. See, our good friend Axel has decided that he really doesn't want us to win, so he's going to go and let out something really nasty from the sealed forbidden chamber. You'd think that all that would tell you that's not a good idea, but it's Axel, what you gonna do? And while we'd have loved to just go straight to the forbidden chamber to stop him right away, we couldn't, because it was sealed away in such a way that you need a level 10 item in order to get into it, which is basically a justification to go teach people about the item world and how important that is. Let me think, do I have any special items around here? I mean, to its credit, it's the only way you're going to get your hands on a majority of muscle items or things along those lines. By stealing them from people in the item world. But yeah. Also, do not go into this level with the frigging... Okay, good. I just checked. We don't have high enemy strength, so this'll be fine. You may now access the Forbidden Chamber thanks to your level 10 item. Here it can be accessed at any time even without a level 10 item. It really was just an excuse for us to send you to the item world. Shall we get going? I can't believe how securely this place is locked up. I can't wait to see what's in there. Considering how those hardened criminals got into a panic attack at the mere thought of someone opening that chamber, I think I'd actually rather it stay closed.
Warden Axel, to fulfill my lord's ambition of usurping the regime, we must first take over Hades, which shall be used as our foothold for further invasions, from our proletariat seat of power to the very executive office of the president. Cease this futile battle now. Upon your surrender, we may or may not grant you a valid position as well.
Really? You will? What kind of position?
Poor Ameasle. Axel's willing to sell him out for some sort of position.
Comic relief?
Okay, maybe not a very good position, to be fair.
That's perfect.
Damn it! You know what? Screw you guys. I want to see you try to talk like that after you see what's behind this barrier.
Axel, this never ends well, especially for the people who opened the barrier.
Are you sure about this, Warden? What's gonna happen now?
Everything will be fine, young master. We'll quell these anarchists together and earn our reputations back. Then I'll get promoted to a higher position than Hades Warden, and eventually...
Very optimistic expectation, but not a very realistic one.
Which one of you fools reopened this basin in Hades? I don't know who you think you are, but I hope you're ready to face and be torn apart by the most devastating and catastrophic abomination of your life! I am the fear, I am the dread, I am the disaster, I am the calamity, and most of all, I am
have combined sealed evil in a can with the mysterious waif. We truly are doomed.
She's...
The final weapon?
The final boss already? This is so lame. Wait a second. Have I seen her before? Now come and challenge me, hero. I'll implant the grimmest despair into the deepest pit of your soul.
Before we start, let me tell you something. I am not a hero.
Huh? You're not a hero? So you're not Disco's enemy?
Oh dear. I think we killed her moment.
Yes, he is! They're all your enemies! Go ahead and give them despair or whatever it is you do!
And who are you?
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm Warden Axel, the most powerful demon in Hades.
No, you aren't. I am.
No, you're wrong. Disco is the most powerful because Disco is the final boss.
No, I'm the most powerful! I'm the all-powerful Warden!
That's the monster that all of the prisoners were so scared of? I don't understand.
She's not very mature, is she?
Seriously, I think I've seen her before. I can't remember where. The final boss is supposed to fight a hero. I'm not gonna waste my time on some peons.
Oh, stop complaining! Just follow orders and get rid of them, like any final boss would do!
Okay then. Disco will kill you all, just like a final boss would do!
Someone did not think this order through very carefully.
First, I'll start with... Yeah!
Axel!
No, not again!
He died again.
No! Warden Axel!
Ah, now I remember. She's the monster who attacked me!
What? Are you saying she's the one who killed you and sent you to Hades?
I'm not dead! I bet this nightmare was caused by her knocking me unconscious.
Right, well, you can believe that everyone else can think that she's the monster that killed you.
Oh, it's her! Disco must impress her. Are you ready? Fear me, you fools! And realize that only heroes can defeat a final boss! Now, who wants to die next? Is it you?
Ah! What? Don't look at me! Stop! I'm the son of the president!
Disappear!
Help! Someone help me! Am I still alive?
You, Disco! If you want to call yourself a final boss, then keep this in mind. A strong defense is fundamental. You must first receive your opponent's attacks in a dignified manner.
Really? But Desco had no idea.
It is absolutely unacceptable for you to deal lethal damage on your first turn! It completely ruins the balance of the game. I cannot approve of someone like you being the final boss. In fact, no one would approve of such a lousy game if it had that!
As expected of my lord. That must be the most biased opinion I've ever heard.
But a final boss must annihilate every single living creature. That's what it said in the textbook that Desco's daddy gave her.
Okay, so I really like the On the Last Episode segment for this episode. But I also really like this scene of Val just getting super angry at Desco because she dealt lethal damage on the first turn. Because no final boss should do that. And yet, in this game, not the final boss, but the super boss, if you challenge Bar Overlord Baal, he actually deals stupidly high damage the moment you step out of the base panel. Obviously, he's not the final boss, so it's okay for him to do that, but still. Yeah, especially since we've got the final boss standing right here.
That's such a lie. I've never heard of any textbooks like that before. It's not a lie. Desco is a final boss. I'll kill you all!
And now we fight to save Ameasle. And we have a bunch of monsters standing in our way, but more importantly, we can't use ranged attacks here. On the blue tiles, it disperses damage. So whoever she hits everyone with it. Green is no entry. So we can't get through these areas at all until this block blows up. And I've only ever seen this like once. This block is going to self-destruct in 9 turns, and then it'll change all the green panels into blue panels, meaning that she'll be able to walk straight out and start nuking us. And believe me, she's got a final boss class, so clearly she is the final boss. The girl can find a way in a... Hang on. The girl can find a way in a lonesome cell. She stands in Valvatora's way in order to put her knowledge to good use, I guess. She has the final boss setting ability, which increases her attack by adjacent units. So we want to make sure that everyone is dead before she gets out. And she has something new. Final Boss Arises is her special attack. It is not fire, wind or water, rather it's the star element. Think of it like the Almighty for Persona games. You aren't going to have any resistance to it, but you aren't going to have any weakness either.
I'll show you sardine power!
First we have to beat some people down, like these dang moths.
Brace yourself! I'm still coming!
Well, that worked, but still, they've got unfairly good evasion.
Watch this!
Actually, how high level is she? We could probably mess with her level by carrying these skulls over and throwing them at her, but I don't really want to. Lucinda won't be much help until we get out of this area, but still, let's keep her around. These level 1 guys definitely aren't going to be any help. We got to keep them out of the line of fire.
Here I come.
And you know what? Sardine Thief will be pretty good here. Because his ability... I can't look at it right here, but... reduce damage taken from monster type units. That's gonna be really important, what with our final boss being Disgaea. They are wind weak at least. Can we... No attack zone height problem. I guess we just punch you. We could fuse our Saber Cat, I guess? The dangers of that rotten... You can only get through... The dangers of no ranged when you've got a bunch of moths around. The thing is, if you hit defend, it also uses up your counters. So I think I'd rather leave them unused so that people can fight back a bit. The reason why Fenric gets counters all the time is because fist weapons are good for counters. Quite simply that. Counter, 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 counter. And it just struck me. I still have it on fast mode, don't I? And as cool as the music can be sometimes, I think I want to turn it down just a bit so that you can hear the voices, because you can hear the music anywhere, but the voices only show up once. Okay, you are a very beefy zombie, mate. Also, I figured out why it is that I can't use Giant Magi Change. Maybe I've said this before, I'm saying it again anyway. You have to have a level 100 fused monster deal Killing Blow to unlock it. Do I think that Lucinda is going to be good against Disgaea? Well, she does have lower resistance, but 477 attack. Ooh. I'll give her Sardine Thief right before the whole thing starts. I'll fuse it, or rather, I'll Magi Change Sardine Thief onto her right before she goes into the line of fire. I don't exactly know where the line of fire is, but it's what I intend to do. Silly me. Sure, let's bring in a pretty commando. But let's make it the weaker one. You stay away from the healer. You please stay away from the healer. Let's have a... Alright, I want to see what E-Crush is like because I don't think I've ever used this attack before. Interesting. And I don't think we're going to get a good look at this attack either. Okay, I need to check something. I think I accidentally moved Valvatora's out of the heart cannon, I guess? Because he normally does get involved in attacks.
Snap, snap! There!
No ranged, I forgot. Puka can't join in unless she stands up here.
Come get me! Yeah! I got this!
So that's a thing that I wasn't in Disgaea 1 and I'm glad is here. Monsters have their own throw stat. They can't pick people up, but if you throw an ally at an allied monster, then they'll throw that character further ahead. It's really handy.
There! I thank you!
You can basically set up a chain of monsters to get all the way to wherever you want to go, rather than needing to set up a tower. The mage has a gun! Everyone run for your lives! Although, maybe...
There!
So Lucinda now has 399 defense. That's pretty nice. And now she can hit things from a distance again.
Here I come! Here I come!
Give her a little extra distance, please. One, 2, 3, 4. So basically this line here is where she's going to start hitting people.
Get him!
Honestly, giving Disco a field full of dispersed damage, that's a very good way to make her a lot more trouble than you'd think she is. And then there's this huge line of you can't enter. Lucinda, stand here. We're going to start throwing explosives at each other. She's wind weak. Lucinda MVP. Please nerf. Only accept don't because Lucinda's awesome as she is. I guess we broke the AI? Or maybe she only attacks when you make it... Okay, let's try this. You can't get at it, darn. Well, short game. We've already beaten the final boss. Still, it was a fun time, right? Oh man, we didn't even get a good bonus.
By Odin's beard, they defeated that monster!
Tyrant Valvatoris! He is for real! How in Hades did he regain his power? Which legend says he lost?
Sardines, of course!
Sardines?
Absolutely. You guys should indulge in them as well. They will make you stronger.
He's in denial. He's just really good at level grinding.
Disco lost against an enemy who wasn't even a hero. So does that mean that Disco isn't a final boss after all? Is she going to be abandoned again?
Did you say abandoned?
Yes, Disco was cast out from the human world and abandoned because she's useless.
The human world?
You mentioned something earlier about being the final weapon. Were you, by any chance, created by a human?
Yes, Disco's daddy is a human.
Created by a human? I mean, that's absolutely absurd! Humans have created not just a normal demon, but a final boss, the highest of all demon ranks? What could they possibly be plotting? Why don't they just keep focusing on sardine research?
The world would be a better place if we focused on sardines. You heard it here first.
And what is the Corruptorman doing, allowing the humans to pursue such madness? What is the president thinking?
Judging by this blockhead here, I assume the Corruptorman isn't thinking at all.
Ouch!
Am I the only one left to do this after all? Must I teach a lesson to the unruly humans as well as the rotten Corruptorman?
Am I the only protagonist around here?
Yes, my lord. And I believe that usurping the regime is the key to doing both.
It would also make you the most powerful demon in existence and greatly benefit you, but we don't talk about that.
Indeed! Then I accept this duty placed before me. Prinnies, demons, or humans, I will turn their worlds into Hades to teach them all a good lesson. I hereby declare right here, right now, to overthrow the current corruptiment and to Hadify all worlds by forming the Hades Party!
Bravo! Your wish is my command. However, that name sounds a bit too straightforward. We should discuss this later.
Come with me, Disco.
Huh? But Disco isn't really a final boss.
Indeed you are not. You're still too inadequate to be a final boss. But I will train you so that one day, you will make a magnificent final boss.
But Disco was defeated. How can a defeated final boss ever become a magnificent final boss?
Do not be ashamed of your loss. There are tons of final bosses out there who have climbed their way back after a defeat.
We get sequels all the time.
Besides, only those who have experienced failure and downfall can become stronger.
Really? So should Disco let go of her shame that came with her defeat?
Yes. So long as you get right back up after a defeat, you'll be fine.
Will Disco be able to fight a final battle against a hero someday?
I have no doubt about that. When you become a magnificent final boss and spread your evilness, a hero will surely confront you.
Will Disco be able to pull off 3 transformations and bribe the hero by offering them half of the world?
Dragon Quest reference.
Of course, if you can keep up with my training. I promise to push you until you obtain the power of a worthy final boss. So, Disco, come with me.
Okay! Disco promises to follow you until she is ready to become a magnificent final boss.
Disco is so cute. I can't help it, even though she's definitely an eldritch abomination in a cute girl form.
My lord, there goes another one of your promises.
This is something I'm going to have to tidy up later, I just know it. The final weapon, Disco, was sold on joining the team.
No way! She attacked me! How can I be on the same team as some...
Disco is gonna become a magnificent final boss. I hope I will have your blessings, big sis.
Big sis?
Yes, Disco's big sis.
She imprinted.
Oh, she's your younger sister. You two better get along then.
Absolutely not! Do you see any family resemblance between us two? She said she was created by humans.
But you were created by humans as well, correct?
I mean, you can't argue with that, can you?
Yeah, but I'm the product of the love between my mom and dad. And how dare you make me say that?
Guys, they even scouted the final boss into being their teammate.
I'm starting to think this regime usurpation thing could actually happen.
Let's go, everyone! We're going to turn the worlds into Hades!
The battle, which ended with Valvatore's victory, soon triggers the birth of a new political force that will threaten the entire Netherworld. In the future, people will look back at this battle as the rise of the tyrant. But at this point, this is only the beginning of when the world started heading towards corruption.
Alright, you're a thing, aren't you?
Huh? What happened?
Also, I wasn't paying attention, but apparently the reason why Axel's corpse isn't here anymore is because Pink drags him off? I think. I'm not certain on that.
Oh, oops. I almost forgot about him. Hey, you're coming with us too.
Where to?
You're a hostage.
Never mind, that doesn't matter. Why do I gotta tag along with you guys?
Because I'll pummel ya if you don't.
Why? Don't you know what's going on right now? You should read the newspaper.
Oh, you know, we could just bribe him with newspapers. The president's only son, Sir Deathmeasle, dies.
Ah! Oh, what the hell is this?
I honestly don't know how to talk about this.
Your father must be very upset to hear about this news. You should come along to relieve his heart as soon as possible.
And Fenric said it again. Episode 3 end.
We caught wind of some shocking news after we quelled the brutal criminals of Hades.
I can't believe they announced that I died!
Sardines are not Clupini. They are Clupiformis clupiodi, to be specific.
Who cares?
Although Japanese sardines and round herrings are Clupidi, and Japanese anchovies belong to the Angralid again.
The hell?
Next time, Episode 4, Hades Heisera Oni. If you don't trust sardines, make sure you eat their guts too.
Disco will be showing off.
It's late, but I guess I can show off the next episode.
Damn it! This news is a total lie!
You got that right.
I'm alive! But how? Don't you think that's weird?
I agree. I mean, I like super agree. This is extremely weird.
You're talking about something else entirely, I can already tell.
Why do I have to let some crazy person who attacked me earlier follow me around and call me her big sister? That's so mean, big sis. Desco didn't attack you. In fact, this is the first time Desco has ever met you. Huh? Now I'm even more confused. I've heard of love at first sight, but sister at first sight? Nuh-uh. Not gonna do it. But Desco is your...
You're gonna make her cry again.
Shut up! Nobody cares! They killed me off without my consent! Doesn't that bother anyone?
Don't they do the paperwork?
Nope. However, I don't like how they're burying the truth about our Lord's successful rise. The news reports state that all of the rebels in Hades were executed by the task force. There's nothing in here but lies.
Hold on! More importantly, look at the second line of this article. They spelled pretty wrong. It says Primi instead. What is going on here? As a pretty instructor, I cannot let this travesty slide.
So you're more concerned about a typo than falsely reporting that I died?
It's hard to believe that the Information Bureau would make such a careless mistake. They pride themselves on reporting the facts.
The corruptorment must be using the Information Bureau to alter facts to their advantage. What should we do, my lord?
We must invade the Bureau and bring them under our control. They will correct this typo.
Bring them under our control? Are you stupid? That's impossible! It's located in a low-level demon area, but the corruptorment uses the Bureau to control and regulate the flow of information. They're like the CIA or MI6. They've got intense security, and besides the staff, only the highest officials are allowed to enter.
So, that means you can get in there, right?
Of course I can! Who do you think I am?
dead.
Then we don't have a problem. This is our Lord's command. Take us there, Rascal P. Coltrane!
Watch your mouth! I'm the president's son! I'm way more powerful than you are!
That's even more of a reason for you to go. Seeing you alive should be more than enough proof for them to correct their false reports.
I see. You're right! I can prove to them that I'm still alive! Fine. I don't have a choice. Sir Death and Measle will take you there!
Okay, then let's get going! To become the Netherworld President! Disco will kill everyone that gets in her way of becoming the final boss. Disco will make you proud, big sis. I'm not your sister!
With each of their hopes in mind, the new party's very first operation was underway.
That being said, Death and Measles ended up tagging with them after all.
Episode 4, Death and Measles, Death.
Well, there's an ominous title for all you. Someone's not making it out of this alive. And we already killed off Axel. Lord Val, I updated the base's theme song to celebrate the founding of our new party, dude! Oh, that's rather considerate for a prinny. It's a sexy songs with lyrics about Lord Valvatore's heroic image, dude! It really helps motivate all of us. We're all ready to help out, dude! A song to celebrate our new party, huh? Not bad. Also, we got a whole bunch of new stuff, like extra room on the cheat shop, and it is way over time. Next time on Let's Play Disgaea 4, we're going to have to go into Disco. And we might actually have to take a break because there's something coming up that I want Disgaea PC to be finished with before I go further into Disgaea 4. But either way, until next time guys, stay frosty, dude!